What do you keep when you remake a masterpiece? That's the real test for the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Because it's not just about dragons flying through green screen skies, it's about capturing what made the original unforgettable. And this remake holds on to three themes that are so powerful, they make both films soar. Let's start with the core of the story, the bond between Hiccup and Toothless. This isn't just a friendship, it's a partnership built on mutual survival. Toothless is grounded, injured, and unable to fly. Hiccup is isolated, rejected by his own people, and too weak to be the Viking they expect. Alone, they don't stand a chance, but together, they soar. What's remarkable is how that bond evolves. At first, it's cautious and quiet. Then it becomes trust, then loyalty. And eventually that loyalty isn't just between the two of them, it starts drawing others in. Astrid sees it and softens. The other dragon riders follow. Even Stoic, the proud Viking chief, begins to change. And the live-action version honors that arc beat for beat. With more subtle face cues, body language, and eye contact, it leans into the emotional realism of their bond. You feel that this connection between boy and dragon, it's not just cute, it's transformative. But friendship alone isn't enough, because in this world, dragons are deadly, and surviving means thinking differently. Hiccup doesn't just train a dragon, he rewrites the Viking rulebook. In the arena, while everyone else charges in with weapons, Hiccup takes notes. He studies dragon behavior, learns their patterns, trains without violence. That same mindset is what literally saves Toothless. Hiccup builds a prosthetic tail fin, not just restoring Toothless's ability to fly, but creating a partnership that depends on teamwork. Every flight is a metaphor. Hiccup and Toothless are only airborne when they trust each other, and that can only happen because Hiccup fights smart. In both versions of the film, brute strength fails. The trained Viking warriors become overwhelmed. The Dragon Queen is too powerful for them, but Hiccup's strategy, learning, adapting, and understanding wins. And the remake doubles down on this idea with tighter action sequences and close-up shots of Hiccup's decision-making process, showing you the wheels turning in real time. But what's all this clever thinking for, if not to break the cycle of fear and violence that's been passed down for generations? This is the biggest theme of all. The people of Berk have been fighting dragons for generations. No one really remembers how it started. No one questions why it continues. Fear became culture. Culture became identity. And the war just kept going. Until Hiccup. Because Hiccup doesn't want to win, he wants to understand. He dares to ask, what if we've been wrong this entire time? And that's the moment the story becomes universal. Because how many cycles of hate are we stuck in today, fueled by misunderstanding, fear, and silence? Hiccup shows that change doesn't come from yelling louder or swinging harder. It comes from listening, from risking something personal to build a bridge where others only see a wall. In the live-action version, this theme carries even more weight. The realism makes the war feel uglier, and the peace feel more earned. And when dragons and Vikings finally fly together, it's not just a cool visual, it's a statement. The future doesn't have to look like the past. What makes How to Train Your Dragon special isn't just the dragons or the visuals, animated or live action. It's the truth underneath the fantasy. A friendship that changes everything. A brain that outthinks the brawn, and a heart strong enough to break generational hate. And the best part? The live-action version knew not to change that. It held on to the soul of the story, and that's why it worked so well. So what theme hit you the hardest? Was it the bond between Hiccup and Toothless? The idea of working smarter, or the courage to stop an endless fight? Let me know in the comments, and if this story still moves you in any form, animated or live action. Give this video a like and share it with a fellow dragon lover. We'll see you next time.